Hey guys, it's your girl Tubbi of the Nerdy Bird site, rocking with theantidote.com, bringing you yet another exclusive interview live from the parlor here in Baton Rouge.
And I'm Timberlynn here with Hair Exotica.
Today we're going to take an opportunity to pick Miss Timberlynn's brain. We're going to get behind the brand, the inspiration, and everything that has her in the hustle, in the mix, in the fashion industry right now. Now, I know that you are originally from Houston, Texas.
Yes.
Came out Southern University grad. That's kind of how you got your push here in Baton Rouge.
Yes.
But let's kind of talk about Hair Exotica in itself. I know that you did a soft launch in 2013. What was that like? What inspired that initial Hair Exotica launch?
Being from Houston, I came out here to go to Southern, and while in school, I was doing people's hair in my dorm room. This also started in high school too, on a dance team. I was doing hair in high school.
Oh, very nice.
So when I came here, I graduated 2011, and then I started working at a property out here in Baton Rouge. And so all the people used to come in, they're like, "Oh, who did your hair?" I'm like, "Oh, I did my hair." And so I just started passing out cards, and I was always into different types of hair, and I actually ran across somebody who was selling virgin hair at the time.
Oh, very nice.
And I'm like, how'd you get into that? And basically got the information. I was like, how cool would it be to be able to offer my clients hair,
right,
and do their hair? And so that's just kind of how I wasn't really pushing it, but I had a little Weebly website. I would just every now and then, if I see somebody, I would just slide them a card.
So it started out more of just a natural love and appreciation for hair and for fashion. So 2013, 2011, even dating back, like you said, to high school, it was just a natural thing for you. It's just kind of your hobby. Now, you went on a hiatus for a little while after you kind of did that soft launch 2013. A lot of your clientele started looking for you, like, where is Timberlynn?
That's how it was.
So what kind of triggered that hiatus? Was it just an overwhelming thing, or did your priorities change?
Well, 2016, I knew I wanted to get back in, and I was still doing hair, and I was like, I want to start doing lashes. I want to start doing, a ton of things. So I'm like, let me really get serious.
Right.
And so I spoke with my parents, and they're like, just go for it. And I had a lot of support in the background. So I'm like, all right, I'm just going to go for it. I actually launched a real website.
And look, you can go ahead and tell them where to check that website out.
www.hairexoticaextensions.com. Really just started pushing that, and just got a lot of support from it. So here I am today. March 2018, I launched my eyelash collection.
Oh, very nice.
Everything just seems to be going in full
throttle for you going forward, right? Mm-hmm. So knowing that you have so much support, do you think that the lack of support would have made a big difference in your transition coming from that soft launch to the real focus and push here coming into 2018?
Yes, because I feel like you have to have somebody in your background. You can only motivate yourself so much, I would say. I'm always just supporting people, and I just love to have people in my corner.
Right.
So if I didn't have the support that I did have, I probably would have still went for it, but it probably wouldn't have been
in such a professional manner. You thinking it kind of still be a hobby coming from that 2013. I do hair,
I do hair, is my card, but you have to have people in your background,
right?
Just rooting you on, because everybody needs a little push,
right? A little inspiration goes a long way when you're not sure if you are capable of something or how capable you are of something. So that is important. Make sure you guys do support your local black-owned businesses. It is important to help continue to elevate our people so that our circumstances and our situations continue to change. Now, knowing that you started out in hair, how did the lashes come about? Was it like one day you're putting on your lashes and somebody's like, "Girl, who did your lashes?" Like, how did that start?
The mink lashes, like I said, it's something I wanted to do. Just really didn't know how to go about it, so I just started doing more research. Always been into makeup and lashes, so I'm like, let me figure out how to do this. And again, talked to my dad, my family, and they're like, okay, you definitely can do it. And they kind of gave me the money, the income to actually go out and push that launch out. So now I have the 3D mink lashes, and I was like, I also want to do the eyelash extension. So I actually went to eyelash class out here, Char's Beauty Boutique.
Oh, very nice. Shout out to you guys.
Yes. She did a really good job in her classes. It was like a month long. The class was like a day long class, but we learned so much, and she was like super supportive, and like, you know, giving me feedback on, you know, when I sent her my pictures and like, you know, how does this look? She was brutally honest. She was like, that's horrible, take that off. And then it, you know, slowly started sending in more and more pictures, and she was like, you're getting better, I can see the progression. And so then at the end of that month, I got my certification. And
oh, very nice.
Here I am now doing eyelash extensions.
So you ladies, everybody knows that we are really big on being fabulous, being chic, being fly, but being classy. Make sure you hit up Hair Exotica for all of your makeup needs, for your lashes, for your hair. My girl Timberlynn has you guys on lock.
Everything.
Now, when we start talking about makeup, like everybody knows me, I'm really a tomboy. Like, makeup is not my thing so far as me being able to just wake up every day and go, okay, I need makeup, I want makeup. Thank you. But I'm always inspired by women who are able to create classic looks that aren't overpowering. My father was a firm believer that makeup should complement, it shouldn't change. So I love the look right now. I love the color scheme and the way that you're laid out. What kind of inspired you this morning so far as your overall look? Because baby is beat, okay?
This morning I went onto Instagram and I was like, what am I gonna do? They actually like hashtag the crayon case.
Shout out to my girl Super in New Orleans with the crayon case.
You know what look I wanted today, and like I wanted like a nice little smoky eye. I love gold.
Nice.
If you know me, I'm always wearing something in my eyeshadow that's gold, whether it's gold and magenta, gold or black, whatever. It's gonna have some gold in it. But just wanted something, you know, to just kind of flow with my outfit
and
today.
compliment.
So I'm like, I'm just gonna try this out, and this is what it came out to look like.
Very nice. Now, mentioning the crayon case, again, make sure you guys are supporting Black-owned business. It is important to continue to help us to elevate. But are there any other major companies or brands that that's your go-to when it comes to your personal makeup?
I love MAC. I actually just made a stop at MAC yesterday to get some more primer for my face. But I love MAC. I love Urban Decay.
Nice.
Rihanna's new brand. Like, I really love her foundation. That's kind of like my go-to everyday foundation because it's like so like.
I hear that it's really light.
Skin. Like, it doesn't really cover much blemishes, but I mean it's super light. Great for everyday wear. And then MAC is like my go-to for like I want like photo shoot ready, runway ready, whatever. I go to MAC. But those would be like my top few my go-tos.
Yeah, and it's important to have a few different so far as variety goes. And I love the fact that culturally speaking, you are kind of across the board. You have one that's more of that, like you said, that fashionable, in your face, runway ready makeup. You have that everyday wear, and then you have MAC that kind of ties everything in. And I think that's important. A lot of women kind of get stuck on one brand. And a lot of times their makeup is a lot heavier on a day-to-day basis. So I like the fact that you're able to kind of do that back and forth and have a variety with it. Right.
Love to mix it up. I love a good CoverGirl, like eyeliner. The CoverGirl, I think, Maybelline. The gold mascara. The best mascara. The Million Lashes. I love that mascara.
I've only had it once, and I think I've only used it twice. And it's not because it's not a good product. Y'all know I wash and go. I'm like... No, hair, makeup is something that you've always loved to do, so it's natural for you to transition it into business. It's one of those things that you truly enjoy. Yes. Now, outside of hair and makeup, what's something that you're pursuing right now? I hear that you are about to be a kingpin with these real estate.
So my 9 to 5 is I work in property management. Really enjoy helping people find like it's apartments, so like I really enjoy like helping people find like, you know, whether it's their temporary home, you know, until they transition into their real home. Like, I love helping people do that. And so I'm actually working on trying to get my real estate license, so goodbye with me soon. I mean, I just feel like it's the next step. I mean, you already work with apartments, why not step on up and do some houses? So.
I'm excited, you guys. I love the transition of being able to provide a service all the way around the board, whether that be for models, for people that are just looking to have photo shoots done, or even, like you said, somebody that just needs somewhere to be and it's a comfortable thing for them. Now, knowing that you do provide lashes, you do provide hair and makeup, is there anything that you're looking to accomplish 2018? Are you looking to be a part of fashion shows? Are you looking to book major gigs where you're...
I am actually looking, so I have big dreams for Hair Exotica. So for this year, actually August 2018 coming up for my birthday, I plan on launching a whole new lash line of brilliant lashes. So I have 4 new pairs of lashes dropping in August. Eventually, I would love to branch off into like swimwear and lingerie. That may be a little bit later on down the line. So right now, I'm just kind of trying to focus on just the beauty part of it, which is the lashes, and the hair, and just kind of grow that. And
very nice.
That really takes off. Like I feel it's going at a steady pace, but once that really takes off, then
you'll be able to transition. Very nice. And with Essence Fest and everything coming up, I always look at designers and makeup artists and people that do provide that type of service, and I like to encourage them, like, get out there, be that person that's providing those mink lashes for those runway shows.
Did not get a vendor booth for Essence, but I will be out there repping Hair Exotica. I'll probably have on a fanny pack, so if you see me in the street, I will have lashes in my fanny pack.
In her fanny pack, be ready. Okay, business cards.
So definitely prepared. I do plan on participating in some, I actually participated in my first pop-up shop 2 weekends ago. I learned a lot from it. But I do plan on participating in a few more before the summer ends, and maybe hosting my own pop-up shop, maybe.
Very nice. Now, I'm going to ask this for our viewers. A lot of people do tune in, not only to learn about you and who you are and what you do, but to be inspired and to get little tidbits of information that'll help them on their journey as well. If anybody had a question in regards to how to get started, if they were looking to kind of pursue the same things, what advice could you give them where they were able to really open up and be comfortable in creating a brand and pushing hair and pushing lashes and being comfortable in their own skin while doing so?
I mean, I would say definitely go for it. No matter like how many people may, like, the beauty industry is so big. Just don't be discouraged. I believe in God, so I mean, if there's room for you, if God has a say-so in your life that this is what you're supposed to do, then I mean, it's for you. So just go for it. Look up your logo. Well, find yourself a logo, find yourself a product you want to sell, and if it's your passion, it'll...
Very nice. And I always think it's important that people understand that when you do look at beauty, it is a very large industry, but you go walking down the bread aisle and there are 50 different brands of bread. It doesn't stop them from selling off the shelves. You just have to really believe in yourself, push your brand, make sure that you have supportive people around you, and get your business aspect down first. I think a lot of women kind of jump into it and they want to do it because it's a passion of theirs, but they don't really realize the paperwork, the business, the LLC, getting their company legitimized.
Get all of that, the business plan. That was like my number one thing, like to get together a business plan, how much hair I need to sell. Like, this is like kind of like my year to just really push hard, reach those goals that are on my business proposal.
Nice.
And, hopefully eventually like open something.
Very nice. Getting a physical location. So that's kind of what we're looking at for 2019, being able to actually walk into Hair Exotica.
Hopefully.
That is awesome. Now, I will ask again in advice. You said that your business plan was something that you did first. What steps did you kind of go through? What areas did you kind of focus on to create that business plan?
So when I was creating my business plan, I had my objective, like what I wanted to accomplish for this year for my company.
Right.
I also had, basically I looked at like other competitors like around me. I looked at, where they're at right now, what challenges that I may face, while I'm trying to grow my business. I also had like a list of like, what it costs me to get my products. So therefore, what I need to charge if I plan on making like a certain amount of income at the end of the year, like what I need to be pushing for, what my goals are, how many clients I need to get. So basically, I mean, the business plan is number one. Like you have to get that together. You have to have an idea of where you're going. And so like once that was together, you know, then it came to
everything else kind of rolled in.
Money came, ordered everything, and I, you know, found my logo. Fiverr.com was like a really, really helpful spot for like my logo. Anybody starting a business, I mean, you don't have to spend a lot of money on getting a website, getting logos done. I mean, there's people out there that are super, super creative.
Right.
They do it on Fiverr.com. Like $10 logos, and like they do revisions, like it's multiple revisions that you want. Like they're just super cool. I mean, you just have to do your research. It's a whole lot of research for actually launching and getting started.
Just basically making sure that the understanding for what you're trying to accomplish is laid out first. And I think that's where a lot of individuals may fall short or have to kind of back out of their business plans, because they have the idea, they have the inspiration, they even have the support to a certain extent, but they can never get past that certain stepping stone because there's like, what's next?
Yes, and making sure your products are good. Like I can say, like I lost so much money just like ordering from different hair vendors, trying to get the product in, trying out the product. Because I mean, if the hair got nappy, like I'm not gonna sell that to somebody. So like I lost a ton of money just like ordering hair in, ordering lashes in, just trying to make sure that I am picking like a top-notch vendor that, you know, I'm happy with, like something that I would actually wear. Like I wouldn't sell you something that I know is gonna be trash in a few months. So
exactly. Make sure you have good product. I think a lot of businesses kind of hit the landslide on that area too. You know, it's kind of like, well, I have this much to spend. This is how much product I want. It's like the cheapest thing.
Yeah, 'cause there's cheap stuff out there. There's cheap hair. There's cheap lashes. But it's not to say like, you know, you could order it. It looks good when you first get it in.
Right.
Put it on your head for a few months, and then you'll see like,
exactly what the problem is, right?
But I mean, just do your research. Put some money into your business to do your research, be able to order the product, test it out on yourself first,
nice.
And then, you know, launch it out to your customers.
Awesome, very awesome. I love the fact that you're so hands-on, and you do believe in trial and error, and you understand that with business comes success, but also some losses, you know. And it's important to understand those things when you're providing a good and a service to the community, because you don't want your brand to be affiliated or associated with anything negative. You always want people to hear about Hair Exotica and get excited and go, oh yeah, my girl Timberlynn, you know, she's gonna take care of you. She knows where the good hair is. She has the great mink lashes. She can help you out with your makeup. Anything you need, just make sure you hit her up, and that's an awesome thing. Now, Houston being such a large fashion area as well as Baton Rouge, like I said, going to Southern University, if you know nothing else about the campus, you know about Pretty Wednesday. I don't think any of us ever missed a beat come Pretty Wednesday. No. It's just that time of the week where everybody is flawless. Gentlemen, look, gentlemen are like bow tied down, spit shine shoes. So if you had to pick outside of, you know, that early area where, like you said, high school, just being a hobby, what made you take it a lot more serious? Was it like being in Baton Rouge and being exposed to so many people, or was it just like the atmosphere of Houston?
I would have to say, I mean, once I got to Baton Rouge and once I graduated, like I knew that, you know, this is something that I wanted to do. Right. So I mean, it just kind of came natural to just like, okay, well, I already do hair. Let me just go ahead and see what I can do to actually get into this industry. And I mean, I just started doing it. Like I
didn't think about it too much. Yeah. You knew it's something that you wanted, and you kind of just went for it.
Like I'm very, like I'm kind of like spur of the moment.
That's spontaneous.
So like, one day, like I was thinking about it. I mean, you could say you're dreaming about something, you can have goals, but if you're not actively like pursuing your goals or your dreams, then it's just a dream.
Right, it's just something to sleep on. And look, say that one more time. I no, really, I need the viewers to make sure they caught that. Like that is one of the most important tidbits of information I think that we've given today. Say that again for me, Timberlynn.
Goals, you can have dreams, but if you're not actually like pursuing it, I mean, it's just a dream. Like, just do it. Wake up the next day and do it. Go for it. I mean, the worst thing that can happen is you fall on your face and you get up, and it builds character. It makes you stronger. You create a new game plan, and then you get up and you go for it again.
I love it. I love the inspiration behind it. I love the energy. I love the fact that it's not just what you do, it's who you are. You pick something that is natural for you, and it's something that you enjoy, whether or not a revenue is on a certain level or not. I don't think you'll ever back out of it. And since the launch in 2018, Hair Exotica is becoming a lot more popular. You do have a lot of supporters. A lot of people are looking for you to kind of open those doors very soon, because they want to be able to come sit down at Timberlynn's spot and kind of get everything taken care of. And I think that's such an awesome thing. And I don't know you personally outside of this conversation, but I've heard enough about you to know that I will be hearing more about you in the future, and that's the most important thing. You guys, make sure you link in, tune in, look for collaborations, hit her up on social media, check out the website, see what she can provide for you. It's so many models, so many actors, so many artists who are looking to do videos that need these types of services, and you have somebody right here in our community that can provide them for you. Now go ahead on and tell them one more time where they can follow you on social media and how to link into your website.
On IG, Hair Exotica, so HAIREXOTICA _beauty, we all know spell beauty, _bar. So Hair Exotica _beauty _bar. And then also on my website, www.hairexoticaextensions.com. Facebook, the same thing, Hair Exotica _beauty bar Hair Exotica _beauty _bar.
You got that, guys? It's okay if you didn't. Just push rewind and like let it. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, tune in, link in, check her out. Make sure you give us your comments on this interview. Let us know if you've ever experienced the Hair Exotica products, how you feel about them, what you think about them. Give us your ratings. We want to know exactly what Miss Timberlynn is providing. It's been a pleasure. We do appreciate you for stopping in, letting us step into your realm, your world. I know that, like I said, I'm not the most knowledgeable when it comes to makeup, so I'm always extremely interested to learn new tidbits and little facts about it. You guys, it's been a pleasure. Can't wait to see what Hair Exotica brings in the future. I'm gonna be doing some collaborations. But you guys, it's been awesome. It's your girl Tubbi of the Nerdy Bird site, once again rocking with theantidote.com, bringing you hot exclusives live and in the mix right here from the parlor. Signing out, you guys.